Okay, this is a very quick guide on how to get set up for Resident Evil Code Veronica X on the GameCube emulator Dolphin. Now, Dolphin should be a lot easier on your CPU than the PS3 emulator or SPCX or whatever, so this may be a much more viable option for you if you wish to play this casually or you want to do some speedruns. What you need to do is hop over to the Dolphin emulator website and download the most recent stable version or whatever works for you, and you will be faced with this interface. You won't have the game at this point. If you need the game, contact me on Twitch via the RE Speedrun Discord maybe. Just find me in Discord. I'll help you out. You're looking for the Japanese version, but you can play the US version as well. Japanese is faster for various reasons and slightly easier, but you know that information is out there. Don't worry about that for the time being. So you have the game. What you need to do is, in your Dolphin directory, create a folder called Games, put the games in there, and then you'll be faced with this interface with the games in here. Now, to add the door skip, head over to speedrun.com, find the CVX forum, and find this post by CapDap called Door Skip for PS3 and PS2. The GameCube information is in here, so click on GameCube. Down here, there are several options or several ways to add the door skip. I added it manually, so basically I found my version of the game, and this is the required information. CapDap has kindly basically outlaid how you do this here, and there's some screenshots. What you need to do is jump into the Dolphin emulator, right click on the game, go to properties, go to patches, and obviously I've already done it, but what you need to do is add. In here you want to type remove door animations, you want to switch this to D-word, and in this box you need to add these numbers here, or these lines of code. This one in the top box, this one in the second box. Right? And then click add. You'll be given entry 2/2, same again, remove door animations, change the D-word, and then the second line of code. This in the top box, this in the bottom box. Right? And then click add. No, not add, sorry, click OK. And the door skip will be applied. So we have it applied, so let's pretend that I've just done that. Now, when you fire up the game, the doors will be skipped. Let's just jump in. Now, this being the Japanese game and me not having played the GameCube for many years, I was kind of confused on the config setup, so the controller setup essentially. I'm using keyboard, by the way. Feel free to use controller, of course, but I feel keyboard is the best option if you're going to do this on PC. Okay. Yeah, so when you jump into the config, you'll see here, one sec, sorry. It's just a GameCube controller and a bunch of Japanese words that I don't understand. So to get by this, I've made a very crude drawing or diagram. How do we zoom in? There we go. These are the buttons of interest. So the A button is action, so inspect items, pick up items, and shoot. B button is cancel and run. The Y button is start or the inventory. The R trigger is aim, the L trigger is switch aim, and the actual start button is options and to skip cutscenes. So I'll leave this up for a second. You can pause the video and check it out. And interesting to note, if we hop back into the game, 1 second, let's just back out of here, you'll see that there's no option to reset. To do that, you need to use the GameCube's soft reset feature, which is to hold start, B, and X together, and the game will reset. Very important for this game, especially in the early game, because you will be resetting a lot. So keep that in mind. Again, I'll leave this up for a few more seconds. Pause the video, you know, you can figure it out. I did, and I'm stupid, so yeah. Let's jump into the game. Normal. So I'll just very quickly show you that there are no door animations. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And so to set up your controller configuration, what you need to do is jump up into controllers. I go into port 1 and I just left it on standard controller configure, and then it gives me the options for a keyboard. Again, as mentioned, you're looking at the R trigger, the L trigger. You want the start button, Y, B, and A. I have bound X to a random key so I can soft reset, basically. These things are all fairly standard. If you need any help getting this set up, don't hesitate to contact me. It's completely fine. We can even share a Discord screen and I'll basically walk you through it. But it's extremely straightforward. So hopefully that was useful. Again, there's not a lot to this emulator, which is why it's potentially a very nice tool for this game. The CPU usage is way lower than the PS3 version. There are some negatives. Again, I've mentioned them. The game is slightly longer, etc., etc. But if you are struggling to emulate this game on the PS3 emulator, this is a great option for you, and this is a great version and a great game. So hopefully this was useful. Again, don't hesitate to get in touch. I'll drop all the relevant links down below. And yeah, good luck on the runs or have fun with the game. Bye.